Hi there. So this is a video of a few simple exercises that you can do um, daily for plantar fasciitis. So you have got muscles and fascia that link from the sole of your foot all the way up the back of your legs, up your back, and actually come over the top of your forehead. So when we're looking at um, working on the plantar fasciitis, on pain in the feet, what we're looking for is to release and lengthen the muscles in the back of the legs. That's going to give you some tension, stop pulling on that area. So the first exercise is a calf stretch. Now I use a half dome, but you can just use a rolled up towel or roll up a yoga mat. And you're going to place the ball of your foot on the very top of the half dome or rolled up towel and allow your heel to sink to the bottom. Now so it's on the ground, so if you're very tight here, you might need to unroll the towel and just have a smaller height, but just see how you go. Make sure your feet are pointing forwards, and then when you're on there, just take a step forward, just a little step with the other leg. Now it's really important that you're not leaning forward on here, so just bring your weight back into your heels so you can wriggle your toes, move your toes. And you're looking at holding this exercise up to a minute, but you might find that if you're really tight, you just break it down and just do 10-15 seconds at a time, and then move on to the other side. So it's really interesting. I find it interesting to see whether you're more tight on one side, the other. Maybe you're leaning really far forwards sometimes with one side more than the other, and it's really important just to bring your weight back in the heels. So that's exercise number one. The second exercise, you'll just need a stool or a desk, and you're just going to stand a couple of inches in front of that, and you're going to hinge at your hips into a forward bend. Now I don't want the back rounded, which is why I say hinge at the hips. Really think about taking your bum out behind you. You can see as you hinge and take your bum out, you automatically hinge with a nice flat back. And then just place your hands on the chair. You should feel that stretch coming up here. And if you can't get right down onto the chair, then you can just bolster, put cushions and blankets up so you can just be up a little bit higher than this. As you're doing this, as you get more stretch and length, you can actually start to do this exercise with the rolled up towel or half dome as well. So this time, ball of both feet onto the half dome. Take your bum out behind you. Make sure that you're not tensing your quads. Nice flat back. And again, you could just increase that stretch. So just feel which one works for you. You're not here to create real loads and loads of tension. So if you're doing it on the half dome and you're like gritting your teeth, then take that away and just do it on the floor. So the next one is the top of the foot stretch. So we get very tight on the tops of our feet for various reasons. So we're just going to help to stretch and strengthen those, and that'll just help to release any tension within the foot. And it's really very simple. You might want to be near a wall or chair to just balance against. And you're just going to lay the top of the foot on the ground behind you. Now, the further away that you put your foot from your body, the greater the stretch. So if it's too much, just bring that foot closer to you. And you really need to make sure that your heel isn't swinging out to the side, that the heel stays in line. If it's still too much, then you can do this on a chair. The same thing, and it just eases it. So if you've got very tight feet and you just end up cramping standing up, then just come down and sit on a chair and do it. And then as your feet get looser, you can do it standing up. The next one is just using a tennis ball, or you can use one of those massage balls that you can buy off Amazon, and you're just going to use it to massage the bottom of your feet. So once again, use a wall to help to balance if you need to. You're just going to drape your foot over the ball and you're just going to roll from side to side. Keep your heel on the ground, and as you have done one side to side, then you can just move your foot forward so you're covering the next portion of your foot, and then you're just going to keep doing that. Time length for something like this, I mean, you could do this all day really. This is just waking up all the muscles in the sole of your feet, helping to release any tension and get all those tired muscles that don't get a chance to work because we're wearing shoes all the time, just getting those muscles loosened up. It's just like a lovely massage on your feet. So you can then move down and do your heel as well. You can use your toes to balance on if you like, and you do that on both feet. And once you've gone side to side, you can go up and down as well. It's just a question of just exploring the movements, and just the more you do, the better a health it will be for your feet. And then the last exercise is just to stretch some more in this hamstring stretch. So you'll need, this is a yoga strap, but you could use a belt or a scarf, anything that doesn't have a stretch. It's important that it doesn't stretch. And you're just going to come laying on your back and just loop the strap around the ball of your foot. So not the middle here, but the ball of your foot. And the important thing with this exercise is that you keep your bum on the floor. As soon as you lift your bum off the floor, you're not stretching this muscle here, which is the really important one when you're working on plantar fasciitis. So both legs down, and then you're going to brace your elbows down on the floor in order to help lift your leg up off the ground. And remember, you're keeping your bum on the floor. So often we do an exercise and we're like, oh yeah, I can get my leg right up to here, it's amazing, but you're not actually working the muscles we want to work. So bum on the floor, small amount of lift, and then bring your toes towards your body. And by bringing your toes towards your body, that's where you get the stretch. Maybe you can come up a little bit further, just see, keep that bum anchored on the ground. And again, just hold that for as long, up to a minute, but a few seconds at a time, multiple times of the day is better than really pushing and doing too much and causing more stress and tension in your body. And obviously you do that on both legs as well. So you don't have to sit and do them all in one go. You could space them out through the day, because I know when we're busy, we don't always have time to do the exercises. Just space them through the day, and gradually you'll lengthen those muscles, release the tension, and that should help your pain in your feet. All right, take care. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.